Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Crypto Evolution. Thank you, beautiful people, for tuning in. Now, today's video, I had to think about what sort of video would bring value to anyone listening. And is it really a price prediction video that a lot of these other YouTubers or BoobTubers want to do? Is that going to bring value to you? I could just pull any number I wanted and it's a price prediction. I don't think it's valuable to you. So I had to think about what I could do, and this is a video I've come up with. So 5 things for you to remember during a bull run. So whether we're in a bull run or not, I think we are. We're the start of it anyway, very start of it. Now, obviously, Bitcoin dumped over the last few days. The CME gap was still there. If you don't know about CME gaps, it was sitting at about 8,500. It closed. 95% of those gaps end up closing. So another one at 11,600. Now, something to be careful of. There's also one at 7,600. So look, regardless of what's going on in the market, 5 things that you need to remember, okay, that's going to help you in the next bull run. So starting with number 1, here we go. All right, first thing is don't FOMO, okay? Fear of missing out. Don't FOMO into anything, guys. There's always going to be different opportunities. Now, if you're seeing an altcoin pump that you liked, let's say it was Matic and it was pumping 15-20%, don't FOMO in. There's going to be another coin or another opportunity. All you're going to do is buy at a high price and it's probably going to correct and dump back on you, okay? Quite often what happens in the bull run is the tiniest little bit of news brings a pump, okay? It even got to a point in the last bull run where a company like Ethos, okay, we won't even talk about how Ethos went, but they changed their logo, okay? They rebranded themselves. Neo did as well. There's been heaps of them, but just the pump from the rebranding, it's 10, 12%, 8%. It's ridiculous. You don't get that in the bear market, okay? Some places come out, or some coins come out with announcements and it takes a 5% dump. So moving into a bull run, there's going to be announcement after announcement after announcement, okay? Great thing to do is have Twitter and more in fact TweetDeck up and running. TweetDeck's an overview of everyone you're following and what's going on. It's a good idea to keep hold of what's going on the news, particular projects. So don't FOMO in, okay? I don't know if you've heard it, buy the rumor, sell the news, okay? It happens. Well, I guess a good example of that was, when XRP in the last bull run, the rumor was Coinbase was going to add it onto their platform, and it pumped, okay? It didn't happen. People who knew sold the news, and it dumped, okay? Along with a lot of other projects, but the key is don't FOMO into something, okay? There's always going to be a different opportunity. It might not be with that coin, and you might get a big retracement and you might get into that coin later. So number 1, don't FOMO in, okay? There's going to be a different opportunity somewhere else. Very important lesson. Now we'll move on to number 2. Okay, number 2, take some profit, guys. Why are you here? You're in it for the technology? Sorry, I forgot. You're in it for the technology. No, look, number 2 is take profit. I think it's always important, particularly in the bull run, to remember to take the profit. That's why you're here at the end of the day. Okay, there's no point seeing a coin going up 200-300% and being happy about it because it looks good on your phone, and not being able to take some of that profit. So I think it's very important in a bull run to take your profit. Okay, whether that's just taking the top off, taking a little bit of profit here and there. I think it's very important, and a lot of people forget it, and quite often what will happen is that they've gone through the bear market, they've gone through the bull market, and now they've entered the next bear market and they haven't made any money. All right, it's important to take profit when you can. Keep it on the sidelines for other opportunities. All right, so that's number 2. Look, pretty basic, but a lot of people don't remember to do that. So moving on to number 3. Number 3, it kind of, I guess, extends on the last one. It's basically have a plan. And what I mean by that is having a plan in the bull market is essentially important because you want to make some money. Now, you're never going to catch the top. You're never going to catch the bottom. People that say they do, enough said. They're not catching the top. They're not catching the bottom. But you're going to try and, I guess, do the best you can. So something to have in mind is have a look at your portfolio. And I guess the question is, when do I sell? If it makes you happy, what you're looking at, sell. Not financial advice. Look, having a plan is very important. So you could look at your portfolio and split it up into 4 portions, 25%, 4 times. Something I probably prefer is to ladder it up. Okay, so having 10%, 10%, 10% at different levels in the market. And maybe you let that last 20%, for instance, just ride. And you think, I've taken profit all the way along. I'm going to let the rest ride. If it goes to zero, it goes to zero, because you've already taken profit. Okay, so having a plan, a written down plan, and stick to it. Okay, what's the worst that can happen? It's going to ride more. Beautiful. Your next target, your next 10% is going to hit it. All right, you're going to take profit there. So, like I said, it's better than not selling anything at the top, okay, and being a broke ass. All right, so have a plan, write it down, and on to number 4. Important, buy the dip. Okay, if you're into crypto and you're looking to buy crypto, it's always good to have some money on the sideline for when the dip happens. Okay, now we just saw a massive correction from effectively $10,600 roughly USD down to essentially $8,500. Now, if you had money on the sidelines, you could have bought that dip. Okay, and it's not wise to buy the dip with everything you had on the sideline, because what if it dips further? Okay, it's always good to have some money on the side to buy that dip, and you'll notice along the way in a bull run, it's not just parabolic up. You do get your 10-20% dips, sometimes 40%. All right, it's very important to take your profit and buy that dip. All right, so moving on to the last one. Okay, and a very important part of it. All right, so here we go. Guys, don't get scammed. Okay, don't do it to yourself. You're working so hard. Okay, your money belongs to you. I'd hope by now that some people are, I guess, knowledgeable now of scams out there. I don't want anyone to get caught in a scam. Put it this way, if someone's offering you something for nothing, it's a scam. Okay, if someone's asking you for your private address, it's a scam. You never give anyone that, by the way. Okay, never give out your private address to anyone. Public address, maybe. Public, never. Okay, never. So you used to have the old scam about, on Twitter, hey, send me 5 Ethereum and I'll send you 15 back. People fell for this, guys. People fell for this in the last bull market. Don't be one of the noobs. Don't do it. There's nothing for free in this industry unless it's a giveaway or something simple. I've done giveaways myself, quite legitimate. But when it comes to crypto, don't ever send your crypto anywhere, okay? Look, even staking, staking's a good thing, and you can actually earn a residual income from that. But you're not sending it anywhere, okay? You're just basically getting free crypto for staking and helping the network, like your Tezos. Ethereum will be too. Cardano's moving up into their mainnet shortly, the Shelley mainnet. So, look, in short, guys, don't trust anyone in the industry. Don't trust a boob tuber, okay? Don't trust anyone, okay? And never send your crypto to anywhere you don't know, all right? So, look, I hope you got some value from today, and if it's saved you 1 or 2 problems, I think probably the biggest thing out of it is have a plan, okay? Have a plan for when that bull run rides, okay? You don't want to be left at the end of the bull run of the market cycle and it starts dipping again and you've just got something held in your hand. You don't have anything to show for it. So have some fun along the way. That's what it's there for. These 20-30% pumps daily, guys, during some of these bull runs are just phenomenal. You've got to enjoy it while it's there. So I hope you got something out of it. And where I mentioned about buying the dip, okay, something that's really important, I've talked about on a previous video, okay, is dollar cost average being, I think, the best strategy, is having a nice even entry point. Now, something that I do personally, you don't have to, is I get paid some of my wages in Bitcoin. Why? Well, in the last week, I got paid. What happened? I bought the dip. Okay, it was done for me. I didn't have to think about it. Now, you can watch my video, linked above, and linked, you can go to the channel, how to get paid in Bitcoin, essentially. Now, it's basically getting some of your wages. Okay, these guys have hundreds of lawyers, accountants on their books getting paid in Bitcoin. You can do $50 a week, $100 a week, and so forth. So if you are interested, there's a link in the description about how to get you paid some of your wages in Bitcoin. And it's only for Australians, okay, right now for this particular company, but having a dollar cost average and a nice stable entry, okay, is going to prove better than, buying at 10,500 and then it dipping to 8,500. Okay, so you're going to catch the dips along the way. So I hope you got some value out of today's video. If you did, please slap a like there, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.